Good morning. This is Arsenio Igaston Jr., the reporter of Advanced Calculus. First problem, evaluate each integral by separating the fraction and using substitution if necessary to reduce it to standard form. To evaluate the integral from 0 to pi all over 4, 1 plus sine x all over cosine x squared x times dx. Simplify the integrand, 1 plus sine x all over cosine x squared x times dx equals 1 all over cosine squared x plus sine x all over cosine squared x. The identities are 1 all over cosine squared x equals secant x squared x. Then sine x all over cosine squared x equals 1 all over cosine x times cosine x equals sine x equals cosine x times 1 all over cosine x. The integrand secant squared x dx equals tangent x. Integrate each term. The integral from 0 to pi all over 4 secant squared x dx plus the integral of from 0 to pi all over 4 tangent x secant x dx. Integrating secant squared x, the antiderivative of secant squared x is tangent x. Integral secant squared x dx plus tangent x. Evaluating this from 0 to pi all over 4, we get that tangent x from 0 to pi all over 4 equals tangent pi all over 4 minus tangent 0 equals 1 all minus 0 equals 1. Integrating tangent x secant x, the antiderivative of tangent x secant x is secant x. Integral tangent x secant x dx equals secant x. Evaluate this from 0 to pi all over 4, we get that secant x from 0 to pi all over 4 equals secant pi all over 4 minus secant 0 equals square root of 2 minus 1. Then combine the results, adding the results of the two integrals. 1 plus square root of 2 minus 1 equals square root of 2. Therefore, the value of the integral is square root of 2. Then second problem, evaluate the integrals. Integral from negative pi to 0 sine 3x cosine 2x dx. We can use the product to sum identities in trigonometry. Specifically, we use the identity sine a cosine b equals 1/2 times sine times a plus b plus times a minus b. For our integral, we set a equals 3x and b equals 2x. Sine a cosine b equals 1 times sine times 3x plus 2x plus sine times 3x minus 2x times 1/2 times sine 5x